Hello and welcome. This is Luca bringing you another 9.3 preview, this time of the new Russian Tier 8 medium. And before everybody starts clamoring on, it's like, oh no, it's a light tank. No, medium tank. And just to prove that point, go to the tech tree, find the Tier 8s, the T-54 lightweight, the T-44, and the Object 416. These are its most direct competitors in the Russian mediums line. Let's move these around just a little. Alright. Health. 54 lightweight has 1200. Same as the T-44 with the 416 at 1100. Weight-wise, maximum load of 34 tons. So right in between those two at 33 and 35 respectively. Top speed, blisteringly fast 58.7, which is better than both of them by a country mile. But what really sells that this is a medium tank instead of a light tank is the armor. 80 at the front, 60 at the sides, 45 at the rear, as compared to the T-44's 90, 75, and 45 respectively, and then 75, 45, and 45 on the 416. Alright, so once again, kind of in the middle. Turret armor, 160, 120 and 60 front, sides, and rear on the 54 lightweight, and 120, 90, 75 on the 44, and on the 416, 110, 60, 45. So as far as turret armor goes, this is pretty well rounded, and pretty much it has very similar gun characteristics to the both of them in a way. But we'll get to that in just a moment. Now, just going off the armor and the fact this is pretty much a down tier T-54, I set it up like I would my T-54. 6 cents camouflage, though in hindsight on the gun, probably actually should have gone with snapshot, which actually would be the better option for this tank. Smooth ride and camouflage. Nothing else needed on the crew skills. Already went over the armor. Popping back over to this, it has a turret traverse or hull traverse speed of 50 degrees per second, and a turret traverse of 48 degrees per second. Has a 390 meter view range, 760 meter signal range. Now, for the Tier 8 light tanks that are new to this patch, that is kind of on the low side. Where with the Spa Panzer and the T-49, you're looking at 775, I believe. Nope, better than that. Okay, so I actually I'm talking out of my ass here. It has the best signal range of the new Tier 8 light tanks, even though this thing's actually a medium tank. And I set it up as that. It gets the medium caliber tank gun rammer, vertical stabilizer, and improved ventilation. Because really all this thing is a down-tiered T-54. There is pretty much no difference. It's almost a stock T-54. And you look at the gun, guess what? It gets one of the T-54's guns. What a surprise! And granted, it's the crappy 100mm from the olden days of the medium tank line, but for a Tier 8, It's manageable. The T-44 has a very similar gun to this, with pretty much identical stats. Actually, let me pull that up. Put that down here for a brief moment. Not gonna bother looking at the T-40 or the damn it, not the 416, but pretty much on the T-44, and we will come over here. Okay, so that gun is basically a modified version of that one, and just for completeness' sake, characteristics, bring up the LB one as well. T-44's gun directly comparing to it, the D10T, and then the D10T Mod 45. Has a faster rate of fire than the LB1, same penetration, same damage, not as accurate, not by much, by 0.03, same aiming time, so it stacks very, very, very favorably when compared to the top gun on the T-44. So that's even further evidence. This thing is not a light tank, it's a medium tank with very, very good view range. So, pretty much, like I said, it's a 8 T-54. And I definitely look forward to getting it on the live server. I'm not sure how I'm going to appreciate the grind to it. I'm not much of a light tank driver, as I've said before, but it's a new medium tank. Got a few different features from the 54, like this machine gun pod here, or mounting I should say, that just kind of sits there awkwardly. And again, Russians really didn't care for aesthetics. Really not much to say about this other than what I've already said. It's pretty well cut and dry. Not much to look at. Well, this has been Luca bringing you another preview. Hope to see you next time.